Hello, everybody. I'm the founder. My name's Eric. I'm the founder of Pitchcode, and Pitchcode is an exclusive marketplace for advertising sales specialists. We call it the other side of tech. A lot of people, when they think of tech, they think of the product, the technology, but somebody has to sell that. You can have a great product, but if you can't sell it, it doesn't move anywhere. We know that today, there's two ways to make money in the internet with the companies. It's either e-commerce or selling advertising. And does anybody know which one's bigger or which one's more valuable? I'll answer the question. I'll give you a little hint. Amazon now is $170 billion. Google's double that at 350. So what's happening is the transfer from the traditional media to digital media quicker than the talent can keep up with. So what we decided to do was create this basically exclusive talent agency where we recruit people that are A-listers. And when I mean A-listers, they sell $3 or $4 million a year. They have at least 5 years in either social, digital, or mobile. And what happens is that we create a platform where they can meet high-level digital companies, and to make it worth their while, what we did was we also curate the companies as well. So the companies have to have at least $2 million in funding, or at least do $2 million a year. And what we do is we match up. What makes us different than most of the recruiting process is it's talent control, meaning that these people are sought after. They have the contacts, they have the experience, and they can move a company pretty quickly. So what happens is they go in, they fill out a profile. That profile consists of major companies they work for. It's all anonymous. So if you're working for a company, all of a sudden you're not going to be discovered. It's all in-house. And you basically put yourself up for auction. We go to the main companies, and the companies pick and choose based on profiles, and it works like kind of like lack of a better word, a dating service, where if the company matches up with the talent, then at that point they start the interview process. What we do is the bidding process is usually 2 weeks because we want to be able to create some urgency, and we do it during the selling periods. Q4 is a big time, so people start recruiting early. And that's the gist of it. The reason why I started this is I've been selling digital advertising for a long time. I was employee number 17 at CNET, and I've been doing this for a while. What I realized was that the actual visual salesperson who was moving the revenue was overlooked. Basically, they were thrown away, and what was happening was companies that were going out of business during the time, and even now, lack that talent. So now what happens is it's reversed, that the talent is actually almost just as important as the company. So we jumped on it pretty quickly. Just to give you some quick numbers, in 2014, $137 billion was spent on digital advertising, which represented about 15% of advertising. By 2018, it's supposed to go up to about 205 billion, which represents 40% of all advertising. So the process is moving a lot quicker, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger. So that's basically what we do. Can you slide up the? Oh, there. So let me show you how it works. So basically how it works is, what happens is that a person signs up, they fill out, they can do it on the website, and they fill out a quick application. We verify who they are. At that point, we send them a more deep involved survey of what they're doing and what's going on. Everybody doesn't get accepted. there's minimum qualifications. Like I said, you have to sell 2 million, you have to have five years consistently and a discipline. And at that point, you are now live on our platform. So we go to companies, and companies can go in and they'll look and they'll pick and choose people, and you can receive as many offers as you want. And at that point, they decide, and you decide mutually that you want to talk to each other. And then at that point, here's the key: that the reason why we get our talent is because we believe that we wouldn't exist without the great talent. So we actually give them a reward. We give them a bonus. It's usually up to 2%. So you actually get 2% for doing a job. So at 150, what is that? That's $3,000 in the pocket right away. And we take that off our commission to the company. So, and then if you actually recruit anybody else, you bring them in, we give you another $2,000. So, yeah, and we specialize only in digital advertising. There's a lot of companies out there that actually recruit across the board, but the reason why companies come to us is because we specialize exactly in digital advertising. We don't do tech, we don't do any products, we don't do account management. All these people are A-listers. So, pretty much what we do. We've been around, well, originally it started 4 years ago, and it worked a little bit differently. Basically, it was more of a rep company where we sold and we got people, we networked with A-listers to help us fill the gap. Then we realized that it's a lot easier for us to match up people this way. So we've been doing this particular model since last July. So we're heading out to a year and a half, and we're getting bigger and bigger. We're starting in LA. We're just going to start promoting. We're going to start moving to New York. Then we're going to do San Francisco, and then we got Boston, and then we got Chicago. You notice all of those are all